Today we are going to create this product typography animation in After Effects without using any third-party plugin. So let's see how to make this. Alright, so right now I'm in After Effects and I've already imported this product image. Now it's completely up to you. You can use whatever product you want. Just make sure that it has a transparent background or it's a PNG image. So once you're done with this, just import it in After Effects and you are ready to go. So we will begin by creating a new composition. Let's call this one main. Width and height will be 1920 by 1080, frame rate 30 fps, and duration you can pick whatever you want. Just click on OK. Now let's drag our image like that. Now we are pretty much happy with this scale. So let's select the text tool. Now we are going to type our text. Now it's completely up to you. You can type whatever you want. I'm going to type the mouse name. Now let's place it somewhere around here. Let's hold down the control key, double click on this to move the anchor point in the center. Perfect. So once you're done with this, we are ready to create a mask. So I'm going to select the text tool and just place it over here. After that, we are going to create a mask on this text. For that, we can select this text layer and let's select this pen tool. Now we can probably zoom in. Now at this point, you can trace your object, but you don't have to be very precise. Just make sure that it has smooth curves. Something like this. Now just keep on tracing all of these endpoints. So now we have traced our object. Now you won't be able to see the text because we have created the mask, but we can disable the mask by simply going under the mask. We have this add option. I'm going to set this to none. So here we are able to see our text. Now let's align this text onto the mask. So for that you can go inside text, open up path properties, and under here select the mask you just created. Here you can see we have this text on this. Now I'm going to set this to reverse path so that the text is outside. Now in order to animate it, we can simply animate the first margin like that. So here you can see it is moving smoothly. But first we have to fill all this completely with the text. Now in order to wrap this around with this text, we have to select this and I'm going to copy it. Let's create multiple copies. So I'm going to press spacebar. Let's add more text. Just keep on this text and after that we can select everything. And we can animate and let's add some tracking. Now we can increase the tracking amount and you can see that it will increase the gap between the characters. We can also double click, select this and let's just increase their size as well. Should also make them come closer and we can probably delete this space and let's just make these bigger. So I'm going to set this to 100. And we can play around with the tracking. Let's just lower it down a little bit. Perfect. So here we have this. Now we can animate it by simply animating the first margin. I think this is too much, so we can probably select this and let's lower it down to something like 80 maybe. And let's increase the tracking. Perfect. So now we can animate it by simply adding a keyframe for the first margin. Now let's move over here and let's just increase it bunch of different times. So here you can see we have this animation. I think this is a little bit smaller, so we can set this to 190 and yeah, this looks good. Now you will notice that sometimes you will have these jerks. So as the characters are moving over here, you can see they have this jerk right over this point like this. So in order to fix that, all you have to do is just simply select this. We have this. Now hold on the Alt key, just click on it and it will create these handles. So you can just make it like that. So it will make it a lot smoother. Now you won't see any kind of jerk like that. So here we have our text and it is rotating around. So before we proceed, if you enjoy my work and you want to support me, then you can check out my Patreon page. Over there you will get access to the tutorial project files and exclusive templates that are available only on Patreon. Make sure to check it out. Link for that is in the description. Now let's continue. Perfect. So once you're done with this, we are ready to place it down below this layer and I can add some drop shadow to this. Let's drag this onto this image and I'm going to increase this to 100. Distance I'm going to set this to 0 and I'm going to just increase the softness. So now you can see we have this very nice shadow. Now we can select this, press Ctrl D to duplicate the text. Now select this, press S and let's just increase its scale. Now make sure that its anchor point is in the center, so you can hold on the Control key and double click on the span anchor tool. Now we can scale this up, something like that. So here you can see we have this. Now again we can select this, press Ctrl D and we can scale this up once again. But before that, we can like have some drop shadow onto this as well. So let's select this and let's apply drop shadow. Let's set the opacity to 100. Distance, I'm going to set this to 0 and let's increase the softness. Now I'm going to select this, press Ctrl D and let's press Ctrl D once again so that we have these 3 copies. Now we can copy these and just paste it onto the second layer. And on this one, we can have like one more copy. Just increase the number by 1 and let's select this and let's just increase its size. Now we can press Ctrl V to paste this. Now we can like increase it by 2 times. So we have like 5 copies over here. Now again, we can select this, press Ctrl D. We have this layer and let's just increase its scale. Like that. Just keep on doing this till you find something that looks interesting. So let's select this, press Ctrl D and let's just scale this up. Like that. Let's select this, press Ctrl D and let's just scale this last one. Perfect. So here we have a bunch of different layers. Now, if you want to have like more darkness, then you can just simply keep on adding more drop shadows. So let's just duplicate this and we can probably like increase the softness like that. So just increase the softness to like have more darker areas. So there you go. Now we have added drop shadow. Now if I press play, you can see we have all of these characters moving and it looks very amazing. Now our last step is to like just add colors. So for that you can like just search for fill and let's drag it onto the alternate layer. So let's drag it over here and I'm going to like change its color. So let's just pick and I'm going to like set it something like this. Yeah, it looks good. Just make sure that to place these colors like at the very top like that. Now we can copy this and just paste it over here as well. Again, let's move the fill to the very top. Now if you don't want to like add the fill, then you can just simply double click the layer and from here you can also change this color. Let's pick whip and just select this. Perfect. So here you can see we have added this. Now at last we can like have some scaling animation as well. So for that we can select everything. Let's parent it to this image and let's select this and let's press S. Let's add a keyframe for scale and I'm going to like scale it down. So let's set this to something like 80 and after that we can go somewhere around 3 seconds and let's just increase its size to 100. And again, let's go like a couple of frames ahead. Let's select these 2 and just copy and paste. So now you can see we have this scaling animation. We can select these, press F9 to ease them. Now if your graph looks different, make sure you're using the speed graph, not the value graph. After that we can like change the graph to look something like that. Perfect. So now if I press play, you can see we have this animation and we have the text like rotating around this. Perfect. So this is how you can create this product typography animation, and the project files for this tutorial is available on Patreon. So if you're supporting me over there, then you can download it from there. And if you're not, then you might consider it because you will get access to the tutorial project files and exclusive templates that are available only on Patreon. So with that being said, my name is Abhishek and I'll see you in the next one.